Professor Amartya Sen is again in the news. I am very sorry to record this video, but I thought I should at least be one person in India who can say this on such an eminent person like Professor Amartya Sen, the Nobel laureate. I am sorry to say this because I had moved with him very closely when I was at Shantiniketan, and he was one of the most brilliant young men I met at Shantiniketan. He is the grandson of Chidi Mohan Sen, an authority on Hinduism, and the son of A.T. Sen, who was a technocrat. And this Amartya Sen family had lived in Shantiniketan for at least 100 years. I used to see even his grandfather in his evening walks and heard much about his brilliance even as a high school student. Pratap Bhavan, he studied at Shantiniketan, and when he went to Presidency College, Calcutta, he hit the headlines for his brilliant writings and ideas, and it's a wonder to tell that he too didn't get admission to the Cambridge University in his first attempt. So when I got admission, he was surprised. He asked me how I got into Oxford. So this is an anecdote to just to draw the attention how I was close to him. One day when I visited Amartya Sen along with his Cambridge friend Jacques Sassoon, a BSc Science student who had accompanied Sen to Shantiniketan, Jacques told me, once I get into Oxford, my life will change. That remark got inside me deeply, and my mind started looking at the world differently. I decided that somehow I must go to Oxford by all means. That's how I started writing to friends. Many eminent people I don't want to mention here. They all advised me how I should prepare myself for the entrance exam to Oxford. One was Paramesh Roy, who was a co-brother of Siddhartha Shankar Ray, the famous chief minister, and many others. So by the time I wrote my essays to my examiners at Oxford, they wrote back to say that I am a potential first, I should be given admission. Why I say this? Because so many things come in life, so many turns and twists take place, and we forget some of the best moments in our life. So I got into Oxford, and now what bothers me is such an eminent man like Professor Amartya Sen. He's been drawn into silly controversies as if he is encroached some Vishabharati property. It's something like 0 point some cents of land. Maybe it may be in his possession, but the way the government treats Professor Sen is very annoying, and you can't humiliate an eminent Indian, a Bharat Ratna, in such a way for some silly reasons. So no one stands up and talk about what should be the country doing to uphold the reputation of a person like Sen. And I am sorry to hear Sen had remarked that Vishabharati University is in decline. This only upsets me. How many universities are there in India which had produced 2 Nobel laureates? Shantiniketan, for all its humble origins and growth, had produced 2 Nobel laureates. This I want to emphasize. Let the countrymen get agitated for the way we are all behaving. How can we promote education unless we know how to treat educated people? I can go on talking many things. Pandit Nehru, Jawaharlal Nehru as Chancellor used to come every year there. And one scene I still recall is at the stage Pandit Nehru is sitting, by his side is sitting P.C. Mahalanobis. Next to him is Professor Satyendranath Bose, who corrected the theory of Einstein. Can you believe these things when I say such eminent were all gracing the humble, that Mango Grove platform where the convocations used to be held, and world-renowned leaders. The list is so long which we cannot recite in one sitting. All the world over, from all the known learned societies, from Germany, Italy, England, they all used to come there and lecture to us. I myself had heard so many such eminent persons. I had shaken hands with Chow and Loy. So can you believe these things? So such was the eminence of this university, whose decline to hear from the mouth of an eminent genius like Amartya Sen is very painful. And I want to appeal to all the countrymen, learned people, intellectuals, learned societies to stand up and resist this type of mindset that is taking shape in the country. Thank you.